It's a Friday. It's not what you're thinking. Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Susan Komtisha once again. I'm here for you. Yes. Okay, I had made a promise that I'm going to film about my life as a law student, but I didn't pull down that promise, and it's not today. Why isn't it today? Because I had a simple request. I wanted us to first hit at least 100 subscribers so that 50 more people can benefit from this video too. What do you think? Okay, I feel like that your response is positive, but how do we achieve the 100 subscribers? You tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to subscribe to this channel, and that way we shall just hit our 100 subscribers. Then I film about my life as a law student. However, today we're going to talk about something similar. What is that similar topic about? Lawyers or law? It's the characteristics of lawyers. How do you characterize a lawyer? Even if they have not yet gone to law school, even if they have no intention of going to law school, even if they are still infants, how do you see the characteristics of a lawyer into someone? The first characteristic they give the lawyers is arguments. Yes, lawyers have these common characteristics of arguing. Not in a bad cause. Yes, it's not in a bad cause, but the ability of these lawyers to argue is that they tend to stand in what they believe. Yes, most of the lawyers I know, before even they join law school, within their time in law school, even their time out there, they have a tendency of arguing and standing by what they believe. And what is this? What is the beauty about them standing by what they believe? They have that confidence. Whether they feel like it is wrong, they have that confidence to argue until they make sure they even win the argument. If the other party is as strong as they are, I think the argument is going to be postponed. But if the other party is weaker, they may end up giving up. And this is one characteristic a good lawyer has. They make sure you lose and they win. Yes, or you adopt their thinking. That is the power of their argument. Then the next thing about them is that, yes, from way back they were library addicts. It doesn't matter what they do in the library. Some people go there for discussions, some people go there to research certain things, some people go to libraries to read newspapers, others to read magazines, plays, to read some poetry stuff. But their ability to be in the library, to discover something written. Yes, with us Africans, we have a weakness of reading, because a certain white said, if you want to hide something from an African, put it in writing and put it there. If there is a percentage of people that will read on 100, I think it will be 2% of people who will read that. With us, we like seeing is believing is our slogan. Seeing is believing, not reading is believing. Because something would be there for over how long, but if someone puts it out practically, that's when we would see it and now believe it. So there is this tendency. So the difference about lawyers and the other people is that for them, they have this urge of reading. They would want to go and read, go to the library, read something, the newspapers, they grab the magazines, they make sure they read something. Then there is another thing about them, this ability to address the people with confidence. Yes. Okay, I don't know, I think it's my statistics, but to most of the schools I've gone to, 90% of the prefects had this characteristic of lawyers. Like they can stand amidst a school parade and talk to students, and they all give you audience. Yes, this, as we grow on, as you choose to go in the law school, it builds this confidence of standing before a magistrate, a judge, and convincing them, because it's not easy to convince a school at that stage which has students that are adolescents, that have the capability of bullying you off. And you stand there, you talk to them. Actually, sometimes they would, I remember some prefects would stand there and now start telling us, if I get you putting on this and this, if I get you like violating the uniform, if I get you doing this, and they even give us warning. Yet we are age mates, we are paying the same school dues, we are age mates, like, yo, there is no difference. But this ability to address them confidently, yes, makes them have a different picture. Yes, we characterize them as lawyers. And by the way, even most politicians, yes, most politicians are lawyers. Try finding out, but most politicians are lawyers. Yes, there is another characteristic of, they love being informed. Yes, most lawyers don't want the day to end when they have not watched news, when they have not read a newspaper, when they have not searched something on internet, when they have not read a book, when they have not at least discussed among themselves about a certain topic. Because an incident would come in, unlike this new world of social media has given even people who have no urge of being informed, but maybe they're idle, maybe you can't avoid it, maybe because of this trending style of a certain topic, they would literally like have a topic about boom, and it trends on Twitter, it trends on all social media platforms, and even other people who have no urge of trying to find out end up finding out. But there is this one characteristic about lawyers: when you want to know something, actually ask them. Because you'd see on people like uploading their statuses saying something about a bike. Yes, at least something trended about a bike in a certain district, and 90%, no, 95, no, 98% of the lawyers would know something about it. If not something, entirely everything, every detail about that story, because they have that urge of finding out. But there are some other people who would just keep on making fun of something when they don't know exactly what happened. When she asks and they tell her, this and this happened, they don't want to know the details. They don't want to know if the victims were, they don't want to know what follows. They just make fun of the situation and it ends. But there is that beauty about lawyers. They try finding out extra information about that. Then there is this thing that makes so many people admire the lawyers. But even before people join law school, even when someone is not in the law school, someone would literally look at you and say, oh, you look like a lawyer. They love suiting up. Yes, lawyers love suiting up. You get out of your house when you neat, when you smell good. I remember when they were telling us characteristics of lawyers. Or some other time, I'm in a certain forum on WhatsApp, and people had gone to vote for the President Law Society. Also, like, all the comments people would say about the election were not clearly on the election. They were actually on how the lawyers came. Guys, these people were suited up in nice, expensive suits. Okay, the parking lot was full. These people had expensive fragrances. These people, okay, it was all characterized like classy, suiting up. Even when you put on a white shirt on a man and tuck in and put on your, someone would ask, oh, I didn't know you're a lawyer. No, when someone is actually not even a lawyer, but a mere looking at their appearance and them looking formal, elegant, they would characterize you as a lawyer. So our 5 characteristics about lawyers, whether you have joined law school whether I have not yet joined, whether they're still infants, like having the urge of don't start telling them about your lineage. For us in our family, we are doctors, and right now I think I have a teacher, I have an administrator. You have to be a doctor. When your child has all these characteristics, and all they tell you is that for them, they feel like they want to be lawyers, and you start forcing your child to be a doctor. Support them. Support them. Don't pull them down. Because I have a certain teacher in my high school. He was my mathematics teacher. He was called Mr. Kambugu Yusuf. Yes, that I appreciate. I appreciate that mathematics teacher. Okay, I initially had a dream of being an engineer when I was a child, because you know, when you're a child, you think about professions, these big professions, and you would fantasize about what you want. Yes, I wanted to be an engineer, but when I go to high school, I noticed I was very poor at mathematics, very poor in physics, very poor in all those science subjects. So my parents started showing me another ability, the ability I had in me, the power that I had in myself. They told me you can make a good lawyer, because I would speak. I was bold. I would stand by what I say. They showed me that I can be a good lawyer as a good literature student. So they showed me that I can be a good lawyer. But I had this mathematics teacher I was talking about, Mr. Kambugis. He used to punish us for failing, but he reached an extent and stopped punishing me. Not because he wanted me to be more silly, no. At some point he sat me down and told me my strength. He told me I would make a good lawyer because he loved my ability of communication. He loved the way I spoke. He told me he loved my accent, my English accent. And he empowered me up to now. Every time I see him or he sees me, we are proud of each other. I'm proud of that teacher and he's proud of me. Yes, because he empowered me. He didn't put me down. So every time you see this ability in a child, encourage them. Tell them about the beauty about them. Parents, don't force your children certain professions. It's not fair. It's like they're doing something for you. Encourage them on what they do. Support them. I think that's the way to go. Okay, we talked about our 5 characteristics of lawyers, how you can see your child can be a lawyer, how you can see a friend of yours that has pursued a certain career and you think time is not out, they can go to law school and make it. If they have that power to argue, they are addicted to reading, they love being informed, the confidence to address people, and they love suiting up. I think they can make good lawyers. Thanks for being here with me. Please tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend to tell a friend to subscribe to this channel. You can share my link on your social media platforms so that people can follow me through those links, and we hit our 100 subscribers. I film for you this. We shall share more. Thank you so much. Bye.